The initial nerves are all gone, so now it's time to get into the weekly routine of preparation for showtime. Welcome to the Week 2 edition of the FOX6 High School Blitz. It was just 364 days ago that Port Washington recovered a fumble and returned it 85 yards for a touchdown, followed by a two-point conversion late in the fourth quarter to beat Grafton by a point. Tonight, the rematch at the home of the Pirates, and on their opening drive, Port marching 77 yards and punching it in. Logan Niemeyer taking the ball across the goal line. But not everything comes easy for the hosts. Their next drive sees Matthew Sugar lighting up Ben Fritsch along the sideline. How about that hit? However, it would be the Pirates QB who gets the last laugh in the second quarter. Even with his helmet flying off, he hits pay dirt, and the Pirates in full control with a 35-7 win. A non-conference showdown at South Stadium between Milwaukee Hamilton and Bradley Tech. Kyle Valdez coming up big early. The strip stack allowing Brandon Herrera to be Johnny on the spot for the recovery, giving Hamilton the ball. Now the offense wanting to be part of the fun as well, and why not? That's what Fridays are all about. James Fabian taking the ball 12 yards for the only score of the game. Hamilton wins 6-0. Franklin looking to dance again tonight after their Week 1 win over Catholic Memorial, hosting Fond du Lac, already up 24-6 to start the third. They add on quickly. Joey Calley airing it out to Dylan Dreskowski for the score. And it gets a little special a little later because check this out. Terrence Shelton on the punt return making some moves, high-stepping and splitting defenders on his way in for the touchdown. And then the defense makes it a trifecta in scoring when Cooper Camley comes up with the pick six. The Sabres run away with this one 45-6.
We had a huge victory last week against one of the best programs in the state. And I'll tell you what, Fond du Lac is right there with the mentioned among the best year in and year out. They're physical as heck. That's why we schedule them. These are the type of teams we'll face in the playoffs. So it's nice to find out what you're made of physically for sure.
On a night like this, why not get painted in gold glitter? That's what our high school Blitz fan of the night did at the Franklin game. He's senior Drew Schnebley, and he just wants to say hi to all of you at home. Hello, Drew. Thanks for being our fan of the night. It's a numbers game in Sussex tonight. Oconomowoc and Sussex Hamilton combining for 517 passing yards, 480 rushing yards, and 98 points in their Week 1 wins. With her calculator in hand, Lily Zhao was getting her steps along the sidelines at our high school Blitz game of the week.
Sussex Hamilton and Oconomowoc delivered a high-scoring back-and-forth battle in Week 2. Tied at 7, the Chargers defense charges ahead as Mason Desai picks off Andrew Myrick deep in Raccoons territory, and Sussex Hamilton capitalizes with the score. Oconomowoc follows suit with an interception, and they punch back as Myrick connects with Emmett Bork for the 23-yard score that ties the game at 14 after a marathon first quarter. Tyler Hatcher completes his hat trick in the second quarter with a 1-yard score, but a missed extra point gives the Chargers a 20-14 lead. Not to be outdone, the Raccoons answer as Alexander Rolstad plunges in for the 1-yard touchdown. Oconomowoc was up 21-20 at the break. The Raccoons maintain a 28-27 lead into the fourth quarter, but the Chargers hung in there. Hayden Coppersmith runs in a 4-yard touchdown, and after a successful 2-point conversion, Sussex Hamilton goes back up 35-28. Myrick and Oconomowoc counter. Time is winding down. It's all on Myrick. He rumbles into the end zone from 11 yards out. It's a 1-point game. The Raccoons going for the win here, but Matt Kubitsky says not tonight. He picks off Myrick to end the game as Sussex Hamilton earns a hard-fought 35-34 victory.
I really just glad with our team. We played with all heart, and our camaraderie with our team really helped us win the game.
An electric home opener here at Grove Field for Sussex Hamilton, and it's all ahead of conference play that begins in Week 3. Reporting from Sussex, Lily Zhao, FOX6 Sports.
Thank you, Lily. Two of the area's storied programs meeting up with Oak Creek, visiting Muskego in front of a very big crowd, and that crowd has reason to cheer early. Max Schneider scoring from 10 yards out. The Knights looking to Jackson Phelps to get their offense going, and he obliges, making a nice little run here on the keeper, but it's Muskego winning the hard-fought battle by a score of 15-8. Now this is where we get a look through the lens of award-winning photojournalist Mickey Leach. He gets us a great view of the video scoreboard, where for 3 years, a digital media class produces live events streamed to the scoreboard and online. They also oversee social media accounts and produce short films. Tonight, they had multiple cameras as the first with a mobile camera. The class has 37 students enrolled under the guidance of instructors Peter Monson and Rebecca Hertz. Yeah, good on them. The Black Shirts of Waukesha South hosting Ellsworth during Alumni Week, and they make something out of trouble on their opening drive. Hector Carranza scooping up the fumbled snap, finding Vincent Mahalos for a nice gain. Now later in the drive, it's Carranza finding Tyler Williams, and Tyler Williams does the rest and makes it a 6-0 lead for the Black Shirts on that perfectly thrown ball. But after that, it's all Ellsworth. They score 48 unanswered, including 6 on this pick six. 48-6 is the final. Tulsa West looking to remain perfect, traveling to Cedarburg, who's in search of their first win. Bulldogs up 21, but Miguel Carrillo-Leyva sacks and strips the ball, and that keeps it at 21-0 at the half. More of the same to start the third. Cedarburg going for it on 4th down, but Tristan Smith sniffs it out, and the Trojans get the stop. Cedarburg's defense is up to the challenge, getting a strip of their own. Hudson 4 is there to recover, and Cedarburg goes on to win by a score of 28-14. At Arrowhead tonight, a premier matchup with the Warhawks and Homestead Highlanders. Scoreless in the second quarter until Vance Holtz finds Harper Hughes on a 34-yard touchdown, and it's 7-0 home team. Late in the fourth, the Warhawks putting this one away. It's Holtz again, but this time it's to Kyler Faro, and it's a 21-3 Arrowhead win.